Good morning. I'm recording this for you on the morning of Friday, May 1st. This sees our class with just about 2 weeks left. It's a little longer than that, but just so that all of our schedules have us getting the work in on time, think about it as 2 weeks. Let's not count on those extra couple days right at the end. It is odd to talk about this being the end of the semester, given the fact that when we last saw each other, it was just barely midterm. To that end, I appreciate all that you've all been doing to adapt to this new course structure and format. It's been hard on me. I'd imagine it's been even harder on all of you. So thank you for the work you've put into it. I'm sure that there's been a little bit more frustration at times than you wanted there to be. To that end, if there's ever anything I could do to help the frustration or otherwise make things just a little bit more manageable, let me know. I'm happy to accommodate. Anyway, I'm recording this so that we all know what we need to be focusing on for the last couple weeks of the semester, so here we go. Really, the most important thing to know is that we're making the swing into our final project. That's the big thing. You might still be going back and doing revisions to old work, and that's fine, but try not to let that preoccupy you too much. We've got to make sure we're moving forward here, too. So to that end, by 11:59 p.m. on the 3rd, I'm asking you to make some posts to a few different discussion boards. Please view these as being useful. The posts are supposed to allow you to sort of write the draft of the final paper step by step. There are three of those posts to make. One will be to the technical writing and audience discussion board, one to the your own discourse community discussion board. And finally, I'm asking you to post an initial list of terms for the career writing and specialized terminology essay. All three of these posts are predicated on your having read the Swales essay that was required for last week. If you haven't done it yet, it's not long, and it's going to make the final project make way more sense. I'd go so far as to say that you really can't write the final project without reading the Swales piece. So do that. Otherwise, whatever you write for a draft is probably not going to work as well as you want it to. Anyway, going a week ahead, looking at 11:59 p.m. on the 10th, I'm asking you to post a draft outline of the career writing and specialized terminology essay to the Blackboard Dropbox and the Read Around discussion board, as well as to post a draft essay of the terminology essay to the Blackboard Dropbox and discussion board. Now, because the Dropbox is only going to be set up for 2 submissions, put the outline and the draft in the same document for me. I realize that requiring them both at once means that you're not necessarily using the draft to, or pardon me, not necessarily using the outline to draft the paper. That's all right. I just want to see that you've put the time into the outline. What that means is that you've done the work to plan out the structure of the paper and where important points are going to go. That's a necessary thing. Finally, looking a week ahead of that to the 17th, this will be when the final version of your career writing and specialized terminology essay will be due posted to the Dropbox. And I'm also going to ask everybody to sign up for a short exit interview with me. This is something that I like to do regardless of whether we've made a transition online, but it's particularly important here because I'd like to know what your experience was. So, in general, make sure that you're following the list of updated due dates and readings. Like I've been saying all along, that's the most authoritative place to find out what's due when. After that, check announcements on a regular basis, check your email too, and if anything either fails to make sense or you just need help on figuring out how to start something, let me know. I'm here to help. I've already had several members of the class approach me on various different projects. Long morning already. And we've worked together to figure out how to make those things make sense for them. It's something I'm perfectly willing to do, and there's actually a lot of work we can accomplish through a WebEx conference. So if there's anything you want to work with me on, let me know and I'll figure out a time we can do that. For now, I'll work with you. I ask that you work with me on this, and together we'll make it all work for the end of the semester. Thanks.